Today we have an election prediction between Secretary Hillary Clinton, you all know her, versus President Donald Trump in the 2020 election. So this is going to go pretty fast. We're going to go through the poll closing format. I'm not going to include swing states because, again, this is just going to be a base model. It's something to compare other Democrats' performances to against someone rematching against a president in the 2020 election. So pretty much certain states are always going to vote the same in almost all my predictions because, again, they've become pretty partisan states. But when we're going through this prediction, I'm going to talk about a certain number of states. So North Carolina, Ohio, Georgia. The reasons why I gave those to Donald Trump is because he's probably going to win them. I mean, he easily won them back in 2016. Can't say Hillary Clinton's probably going to expand on her voting base in a rematch against the president unless something drastic happens. Florida, I still see going to the president yet again, and this puts him at 155. Clinton at 95, and I do see the president taking Pennsylvania again. So the reason why I'm giving Pennsylvania and Florida to the president is, again, swing states that were for him in 2016 are probably going to lay with him. Florida with a more conservative base. Yes, there is a new wave of voters, but again, she's not going to be one to inspire them to come out and vote. Same thing in Pennsylvania. She's not changing anything to better appeal to the white working class, and 4 years isn't going to change much other than you could argue his approval rating amongst states is not so good, but I still see them narrowly landing in the Trump column yet again because her approval rating amongst these states isn't too high either. 8:30 rolls around, pretty much up across the United States. We see a Donald Trump victory. And then New Mexico I see going for Hillary Clinton. New York, of course, her home state. Colorado I see going for Hillary Clinton yet again. But Wisconsin goes to Trump easily. I mean, if Pennsylvania goes, Wisconsin goes, Michigan as well, putting him over the top at 284 electoral votes. And here's the first flip. I give Minnesota to Trump because, again, I don't think Hillary Clinton's going to hold on to a number of her voters. They're probably going to go to third-party voters, being upset with two types of candidates, again, that they didn't even want back in 2016. And they're not going to go to the president, but they're going to take votes away from the Democratic nominee, Hillary Clinton. So, again, that would be something that's detrimental to her campaign and her chances, which is why it's super close states. Minnesota flipping for the first time since 1972. 1984. It's the only state that's been so Democratic for so long, continuously. But Minnesota goes to Trump. Utah, Montana goes to Donald Trump as well. So does Iowa. Now he's over what he got in 2016, putting him at 309 electoral votes. Nevada, I also see narrowly going to the president. I don't think Hillary Clinton's going to expand on these voters. She's probably going to lose a couple, and considering she only narrowly won in these states, I see them going to the president again. Idaho goes to Trump, but Washington, Oregon, and California put Hillary over 200 electoral votes at 216, finishing off her total, and Alaska goes to Trump, giving him a final total of 322. So the reason why I gave New Hampshire to Hillary Clinton is because Donald Trump had said previous comments about the state of New Hampshire, and again, as much as I see New Hampshire going to his column, I don't think he's going to gain Northeastern voters. He's definitely going to do pretty well with the Rust Belt voters. He's been focusing a lot on the South and parts of the Sun Belt because they've become more competitive, but he hasn't focused much on the Northeast, and I already think that these states are going to hold their pretty Democratic identity just based off how they voted in previous election years. Even in the Republican wave year of 2016, New Hampshire didn't go. And you could argue, yes, New Hampshire didn't go as much as Minnesota or Nevada, but still, I still see a narrow Clinton victory there. So thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.